Welcome to Mars Hills High School here on a frigid Tuesday night on the 7th of January 2014. The first game for the Mars Hills Knights of the new year as the Knights take on Sparta. The opening lineups, as you are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions and the Mars Hills Knights Television Network, we get ready for an opening tip with Eric Look, number 13. Ready to tip the ball for the Knights. The opening tip controlled by number 11, Jack Binkoski. Binkoski gives the ball up to his teammate, number 4, Sam Stackhouse, but it's in the back court as the ball was tipped in the front court, and that's a turnover, so Sparta will have the ball with number 4 at the point guard position. Guarded by number 11, Jack Binkoski. Out on the floor with Binkoski for the Knights and Look and Stackhouse is number 24, Ryan Machuga, and number 22, Anthony Leosi. Stackhouse forces his man, pass it to the right, Binkoski on his man. As Sparta looks for an opportunity to get ball inside, the big men down low for the Knights are number 13, Eric Look from Parsippany, New Jersey, here at the Math and Science Academy at Morris Hills High School, a top-notch program. And number 24, Ryan Machuga, who hails from Wharton, New Jersey. Machuga giving nothing up. There's a baseline drive, floats it up and off the back board for a 2-0 lead for the Spartans. Stackhouse faces a double team. Binkoski comes back, takes it, as the Knights look to get it over half court, and they do. Stackhouse bounces it to Look. He had Leosi on the wing. Leosi took a step, and we give him a suitcase as he goes traveling for the first time tonight. 2-0, and the Spartans will have the ball with a 2-0 lead. Did I just say 2-0? Well, I said it again. 6:50 to go on the clock. 2 turnovers early in the game on the Knights. Jump shot, no good. Fight for the loose ball. The rebound, Machuga to Stackhouse. Stackhouse looks right, passes left to Look. Look with a look. He's got the look, but the look didn't go. 6:30 to go, 2-0, drive to the basket. Right-hander off the backboard and in for a 4-0 lead for the Spartans. Leosi handles in the backcourt. Tries to get it across, gets knocked away. Spartans come up with it. That's the 3rd turnover for the Knights, who need to do a better job protecting the ball. Pull-up jumper, no good. Sparta grabs the rebound. Down low. Binkoski and Look get a hand in there. They whistle the foul on Look. Eric Look picks up his first personal foul with 6:05 on the clock, and the Knights trailing by a score of 4-0. Here on the Knights Television Network, a subsidiary of Stack Monster Productions. You can find Stack Monster Productions on YouTube.com. Jumper, no good. Spartans come up with it. Another foul down low. They get Look. He picks up 2 quick fouls here. Barely a little over 2 minutes into the half, and that's a shooting foul as number 30 will go to the line. First one is good for a 5-0 lead. Sparta is perfect from the line on the first 2 free throws. And the Knights look to get something going offensively. Stackhouse finds Leosi. Leosi, double team, trap, tipped out of bounds. Knights will have it with 5:44 on the clock, trailing by 6. Still a 2-possession game, however. Backcourt, Stackhouse handles. Calls out the play. Picked by Machuga. Stackhouse goes around it, tips it, passes it back. Machuga had a quick bobble, so they reset. Leosi looks for a cutter, nothing there, so he swings it out to Look. They go left. Machuga out at the top, behind the 3-point line. Stackhouse guarded by number 15. Look, nothing there. Gets it back to Stack. Stack takes the contact, finds Look inside. They kick it back out. They call motion. Sparta doing a good job defensively. Every time a man has the ball, there's a Sparta man in his face. Bounce pass and a look. Kicks it back out. Stackhouse has a look. That's going to be off the front rim. No good. Grabbed by Machuga. Machuga, 3 guys on him. He recognizes that Look was open. Look doesn't take the shot. They swing it around. Bukowski, no good. Grabbed by number 30 and fouled. Looks like Look. Do I say Look a lot? Well, I'm saying Look a lot because there's a Look on the court. And Look just picked up his 3rd personal foul. I would venture a guess if it's on Eric Look, number 13, you might look at somebody going to the scorer's table to check into the game. 4:35 to go. There's a suitcase, first suitcase of the game, goes out to number 4 of Sparta. Let's give a nice, fresh, shiny Samsonite. How about it? That's 1 suitcase apiece for the Knights and the Spartans. They go backcourt to Stackhouse. Full court pressure. Stackhouse gets around 15. Finds Leosi. Leosi had a look if he opted to take it. He did not. Knights reset. Knights aren't getting a lot of good looks. They're going to have to take the opportunities when they get them. Stackhouse drives. He floats it up. That gets blocked. Might not be a bad idea, as that is good by number 15, an 8-0 lead. And as you might expect, a timeout, trailing 8-0 by Coach G and the Knights. We take a timeout here, I get a little tongue-tied there. Timeout here on the Knights television network with 4:01 on the clock, and Spartans lead the Knights by score. We have a substitution in the game for the Knights. Number 2, Darian Coley, also from Wharton, New Jersey, led the Wharton Hornets middle school team to the semifinals of the middle school tournament last year at McKinnon Middle School. Coley's going to get a look from beyond the arc. That look is no good. Off the back iron. Benkoski came up with a rebound. They swing it. Look. Eric has the look I like. And that's good from 3-point range as he drains it. Call Roto Rooter. That's the name, and they'll knock that bucket down the drain. Look, got a hand on that. Stackhouse steals it. He finds Benkoski. Benkoski, nothing inside, so he kicks it back out to the top, out by half court. Stackhouse has it. Little low on the pass, but Benkoski with the catch, shoestring catch, like a baseball player. Bounces it in the look. Look, turn around. Left-hander, no good. Out of bounds, off of Sparta, and the Knights have it. They trail 8-3. That's a 5-point deficit with 3:07 on the clock. Coley to inbound, number 2. He finds Look cutting in the basket. Look gets fouled. Bucket is no good. He will, shall I say, look to earn 2 free points at the stripe. Stay tuned. As Stackhouse, or Benkoski, goes back to take some advice from Coach G. Eric Look settles in at the free throw line. And he banks it in off the back rim. Knights now trail by a score of 8-4. Second one, rattles on down and cuts the deficit for the Knights. They now trail by 3, 8-5. Deflected by Coley. Cut to the basket, no good, too strong. Rebound, Coley got a hand on it. Tipped it and run down by Machuga. Machuga, number 24, with a nice play. Brought to you by Darian Coley, number 2. Stackhouse waits for somebody to present themselves. Number 11, Benkoski does. 2:37 on the clock. They look to run a counter. I don't know what that means, but I know it's a play. Bounce pass over to the right. Look, out on the perimeter, into the paint. Look. Took the contact, no call, but the bucket is good. And a 7-0 run by the Knights since Coley checks into the game. And the Knights now trail by 1. To the basket, number 4 with the shot. It's short. 2:08 on the clock. Last touch by the Knights. Began to tell you earlier, you can find Stack Monster Productions on YouTube.com. That's 2 words, Stack Monster, word 1, Productions, word 2. If you can't spell that, then you better study hard. Three-pointer is an NBA shot, nothing but air. .153 to go here in the first quarter. Number 25 set to inbound the ball under the basket for the Spartans. They lead by 1, 8-7 over the Morris Hills Knights. Coley guards the inbounder. Get it out to the point guard, number 15, guarded in the perimeter by Stackhouse. Coley goes for the steal. He's going to need some help on the backside. A block! A block by Ryan Machuga! M-A-C-H-U-G-A. In middle school, he wore number 5, and we called him the Mach 5 in honor of Speed Racer. But he wears number 24 now. I have no catchy nickname. Look can't convert. He had to look inside for the layup. No good. Stackhouse. Did he get a piece of that ball? I don't know, but the shot was no good. And with 1:20 on the clock, the Spartans will control. Number 30, nobody was there. A mix-up defensively for the Knights as two players converged to the right of your screen and left him wide open, and the bucket makes it 10-7. Stackhouse somehow is able to find Look with the pass and look over to Machuga, who gets hacked, whacked, shacked, and attacked, and he'll go to the line looking to cut into a 3-point deficit with 1:03 on the clock. Machuga sets. Good rotation. Rattles around, goes down. 10-8.
So we're boxing out.
1:03. Second one rattles around, does not go down. Coley goes for the steal. The ball was loose. A little bit of a late whistle, but a whistle nevertheless. That'll be the first personal on Coley. That will be the 4th team foul for the Knights with 1 minute to go. Number 34, Kevin Sperry, will check into the game. Sparta with 2 team fouls in the early going. 7 minutes into the game. Number 25 could go all the way. He does. And it's a 12-8 lead with 49 seconds to go. Backcourt pressure on Coley. There's a turnover on the Knights. The shot is missed. Stackhouse grabs the rebound, gets bumped. Slices up the middle, slices, dices, dishes, out to Coley, nothing there, so he kicks it back to Stack. 29 seconds to go. Binkoski right in front of the stands, right in front of the Sparta fans. They call a suitcase on Binkoski. He tried to keep his left foot from dragging. He dragged it just a little bit and earns a suitcase. Leosi, number 22, will check into the game for the Knights. Stackhouse catches a breather. 4-point lead for the Spartans. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Good defense by Leosi on the perimeter. Coley started to say something about Darian Coley and lost my train of thought. So I kind of left that hanging in the air like a dangling participle for those of you that are into the language arts. So we take a timeout, and you see the score on the scoreboard. After 1, the Sparta Spartans lead the Morris Hills Knights by a score of 12-8 here on the Knights Television Network. We'll have the ball and a 4-point lead as we begin the second quarter here on the Knights Television Network. Machuga gives up nothing baseline, and Darian Coley got a piece of that ball, but Sparta maintains possession. They floated over to 25. Guarded on the perimeter by Leosi. Leosi turns, boxes out. Nobody can corral the rebound, which sails out of bounds off of a Knights player. 30 seconds elapsed here in the second quarter. They go deep into the backcourt to number 55. Leosi gets out on him. Leosi tries to tip it away from the left side. Can't do it. Swatted away by Coley and out of bounds. Back to the Spartans it goes. Good active hands by Leosi and Coley for the Knights. Drive to the basket, a little ball fake, but in doing so, he gets rewarded with a nice, fresh, shiny new Samsonite suitcase, as that is another player going traveling here on a frigid Tuesday night in January. Last I checked, it was about 8 degrees outside. Vinkoski has it out on the perimeter. Guarded by 44. Tries to kick it out and gets fouled by number 44. 6:57 to go in the half. Score stalled at 12-8. Sparta in the lead by 4. Coley finds Machuga. Ball moving around the perimeter with patience for the Knights. 6:33 on the clock. Knights trail by 4. Vinkoski has it at the elbow, left elbow. He had nothing, so he reset with Coley. Eric look. We'll head over to the scores table, check in at the next whistle. Pull back by Leosi's no good, but Machuga tips it out to Coley and the Knights get another possession. Sperry with the ball. Sperry goes up. Too strong. Sparta with the ball. An errant pass sails out of bounds. Look and Stackhouse will check back into the game at the 5:53 mark. The score stalled, as I said, at 12-8, the same score that we had back at the 8-minute mark. Stackhouse, Leosi, Machuga, Look, and Coley on the court. Coley takes it. Deep on the left side. Number 30 gets a hand in there. Coley pulls it back. Leosi has a look. It is good! Call Roto-Rooter because he drained it. And that's a three-pointer. And that closes the gap to 1. 12-11. The Knights trail by 1. They've been that close before. Can they get over the hump and take their first 3 of the game? Well, first thing they're going to have to do is get a stop defensively. You know it. I said it. There's a shot by number 5. No good. Offensive rebound. Number 4, he gets fouled by Coley, who picks up his second personal foul. I know from the Thunder. First free throw attempt was no good. Second one is nothing but net. With 5:05 to go in the half. Spartans lead the Knights by 2 by a score of 13-11. Knights have 5 team fouls. Spartans have 3. Backcourt pressure. If they move the ball quickly, they should have numbers. Drive to the basket was deflected. Leosi's shot was partially blocked. Spartans have it back. Coley picks up what looks to be his 3rd personal foul, if my calculations are correct. I guess with a clap of despair, as he knows Darian Coley is a vital cog in the Morris Hills Knights machine. Number 4, after missing his first free throw, has hit his last 2 and extended the lead back out to 3 points for the Spartans with 1 to come. And 4 minutes and 51 seconds to go on the clock. And he's good for a second one as they push the lead back out. Stackhouse back out to 4. Stackhouse to Leosi to Coley just inside the 3-point arc. And that's nothing but net for Coley. Score 15-13. Spartans by 2. Leosi takes an appendage to the mouth. He checks the damage, runs back into the play, clears out the cobwebs. Ball's loose on the floor. Spartans have it. Number 15 with the ball. They swing it around. 25. Fade away jumper is good. 17-13. 4-point lead for the Spartans, who've led the entire first half. Stackhouse needs to come and get that, and he does. Behind the back, gets control. Oh, he's going to need to settle it down. He finds an opening. He drives the lane. No look. Machuga has an open look, and he cans it. 17-15, a 2-point game again. Stackhouse picks up the assist. Drive to the basket by number 15. Nothing there. Look presented himself in the middle and forced the ball back outside for the Knights. 3.5 to go. Spartans have the ball with a 2-point lead. Whistle on the play. We have a 3-second call on the Spartans as number 11, Binkoski, will check back in the game. With 3.5 minutes to go, Coach G does not want Coley to pick up his, what I think to be his 4th personal foul. But even if he has only 2, we don't want him to pick up his 3rd personal foul. Leosi finds Binkoski. 3-on-2 if they hurry, if the defense gets back. Look off the glass. Look with the kiss. And the bucket. And the bank shot ties the score at 17. Lucas with the ball in the backcourt for the Spartans. Dishes it out to number 4. Number 5, Nick Lucas, a freshman for the Spartans. Last played in the spring and the fall for the New Jersey Thunder. And you can find exciting New Jersey Thunder AAU basketball action as well on Stack Monster Productions on YouTube.com. Just tune into the New Jersey Thunder Television Network, the TTN, the Thunder Television Network. But that's another time and another place. The Knights have the ball with 2:45 to go and a chance to take the lead. Binkoski has the ball. Curls back around, finds Stackhouse. Spins left, he has the ball. Number 15 is on him. Stackhouse finds a cutting Leosi. Leosi over to Binkoski. 2:24. Leosi handles at the top of the key. He escapes getting a strip. He drives to the basket. Nothing there. Kick it back out. Machuga. Back to Stack. Stackhouse looks to settle it down at the behest of Coach G. 4 bumps Binkoski. No call. Incidental. Binkoski to the rim. Binkoski attacks the basket and he shall be rewarded. No good deed will go unpunished as Binkoski looks with 1:59 on the clock in the half to give the Morris Hills Knights their first lead of the game from the free throw line. That's the 4th team foul on the Spartans. Binkoski's first one skims off the front rim, rolls off the back rim and out. No good. At 5:55 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Binkoski gives the Knights their first lead of the game. The Spartans jumped out to an 8-0 lead. And since that time, Stackhouse almost got a hand in there defensively. Look, with hands up, forces a bad shot. Offensive rebound. Second shot, no good, and Binkoski grabs it. And since trailing 8-0, they're outscoring the Spartans. Stackhouse has it from Luck by a score of 18-9. Stackhouse has it. He drives to the basket. He draws the contact. That'll be the 15th foul. That is what we like to call a Jennifer Lopez foul on the floor. As Jennifer Lopez will be back on the television screen, the big screen, actually the little screen this year on American Idol, but a little free advertising for the Fox network. Missed shot by Leosi. Now Sparta, number 4 for Sparta, came down with that rebound, but Ryan Machuga said, I want a piece of that ball too, brother. And he ties up number 4 and secures another possession for the Knights as the possession arrow favored them. They have the ball with a 1-point lead. Look, out on the perimeter. He drives, floats it up with the left hand. Too strong, no good. Spartans with the ball. They trail by 1. Leosi takes away the baseline. You like to see that on the basketball court. Give up nothing down low. Force him to settle for a lower percentage shot. 45 seconds to go. Look doesn't want to pick up the foul. He'd be best to just get behind him and put his hands up. Number 4 is long on the shot. Machuga fights for the loose ball. And he gets whistled for the personal foul. Should be his first, but that will put the Spartans in the bonus, and they'll go to the line. And I don't know if that was a shooting foul or not. I was too busy talking and wasn't paying attention. So if it's not a shooting foul, he'll be shooting the 1-and-1. Of course, if it is a shooting foul, then he'll be shooting 2. Stay tuned. First one's is good, so it's a moot point. He's shooting 2 anyway. And the score is all tied at 18 apiece. Second one rattles around, doesn't go down. Look with the rebound. Look to stack, 35 seconds to go. Knights would like to get a good look at the basket and take a lead in the halftime. They call counter. Look bobbled it, but was able to hold on to it. Machuga spins, nothing there. 2 defenders, but wait a second. A seam opened up, he took the shot. The shot was no good. And with 11 seconds to go, the Spartans look to launch one at the last minute, but Look gets a hand on that pass, playing the passing lane very well as number 13, Eric Look. The ball deflects out of bounds with 6.7 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Spartans possess the rock. Stackhouse runs into a screen, 15 drives, kicks it out. 2 defenders there, fade away. Jumper at the buzzer is no good, and you see the score, 18-18. As the Knights fight back after trailing 8-0 and outscore the Sparta Spartans by a score of 18-10. And we go to halftime with the score knotted. Stay tuned for second half action here on the Knights Television Network. The Knights break the huddle in preparation for second half action here on the Knights Television Network. The Knights will open the second half with number 22, Anthony Leosi, number 13, Eric Look, number 24, Ryan Machuga, number 11, Jack Binkoski, and number 4, Sam Stackhouse. The score is all knotted up at 18 points apiece. The Spartans jumped out to an 8-0 lead early in the game, but the Knights were able to tighten up their defense as there's a personal foul down low. First team foul of the half for the Knights. They pick up Binkoski on the personal foul. I think that's his first. It is a shooting foul, and with barely 20 seconds elapsed in the first. Number 30 knocks down the first free throw for a 19-18 lead. 7:36 on the clock, and the third to be precise. Coley at the scorer's table looks to check into the game momentarily. Next whistle. Second free throw is good for a 2-point lead. Leosi takes the ball in the backcourt. Stackhouse to the right. Binkoski to the left. Machuga down low with Look. Machuga and Look played strong in the first half, and a key to the Knights pulling back in is they had 3 or 4 turnovers early in the game, but they were able to settle the ball down the remainder of the first half and had very few, if any, turnovers. As the word turnover rolls off my tongue, lo and behold, the Knights throw it away for, you guessed it, turnover. Trailing by 2 with 7:13 on the clock. Look will come out of the game, get a breather, and into the game comes Darian Coley. a loose ball. Stackhouse gets on his man, but he's able to get it out to number 5, Nick Lucas, who goes behind the back between the legs. The OC is on him, though. Maybe a little too much fancy ball work. Stackhouse almost came up with the steal, but not quite. And 15 is able to get it inside to the big man, number 30, who converts the bucket, and he has the last 4 points. Number 30 does for the Spartans, who now lead by 4. They push it back out to 4. 22-18. 6:39 to go. That ball is deflected away. Stackhouse runs it down in the backcourt. Drives the lane into the middle. Kicks it left to Binkowski, who gets it out to Coley, who handles at the top. Coley drives the lane. 2 guys on him. Scoops it up. Almost finds the deep end of the cylinder. Does not, however, but will go to the line for 2 shots. He will go to the line. He will not pass go. He will not collect $200 for those of you old enough to remember Monopoly. But we hope that he knocks down these free throws. Coley is good on the first with 6:11 on the clock, 22-19. Second one is good. And the Knights trail by 2 with 6:11 to go on the clock. Number 15, Kevin Hogrelius, checks into the game for the Knights. And right off the bat, we have a turnover on the Spartans. 6:06 on the clock. The Knights will look to tie it or take the lead on this possession. They trail by 2. Leosi has it. Finds Machuga. Machuga swings it left to Binkowski. Hoagie, as Hogrelius is known, crawls around behind him and takes the ball out at the point. I take a sip of cool, refreshing Poland spring water to keep my taste buds quenched with some H2O. There's a look by Coley, rattles around, doesn't go down. Sparta with the rebound. They lead by 2, 5:19 to go in the third. Lucas inside to number 30. And number 30 is hot in the second half. He's 6 in a row and a 24-20 lead for the Spartans. Number 5, Zach Jackson will check into the game for the Knights at the next whistle. Nice looking for an opportunity. This has been a tight game all the way after the first couple minutes. The Knights have only led one time, 18-17. They now trail by 4. 4:32 to go. Hoagie drives, kicks it out to Coley. The pass was a little wide and goes out of bounds. That'll be another turnover on the Knights, as it'll be the second turnover of the second half for the Knights. Jackson in the game for the Knights. Number 15. Good defense by Binkowski. Forces number 15 to step on the sideline. That's a turnover on the Spartans, and the Knights will have it. Hoagie handles in the backcourt. Jackson out to the right. Binkowski to the left. Jackson gets it. Machuga fights for position down low in the paint. Looking to post up number 30. Jackson takes it. Has it on the right. Good defense by number 31 for the Spartans. Jackson or Binkowski. Back to Machuga. Jackson. Tries to get it to Hoagie. Hoagie with a nice catch as that ball was almost turned over. And he flips it over to Benkoski for the assist, and Benkoski for the bucket. 24-22. And Benkoski almost forces another turnover. Great defense by number 11, Jack Benkoski for the Knights. High fives all around as there's a timeout by the Spartans with 3:20 to go in the third. The Spartans cling to a 2-point lead. They'll have possession following the timeout. You are tuned in to the Knights Television Network on Stack Monster Productions. Spartans control off the timeout. Benkoski picks up his man deep in the backcourt. Leosi deflected that pass, but Lucas came up with it for the Spartans. Lucas has a look from 3, no good. Run down by Benkoski. Aurelius with the ball. Goes cross left to Jackson. Jackson has nothing, so he resets the offense. Jackson with a wild and crazy shot from the left side is no good. It's a personal foul on the play. Get one of the Knights on that foul. Not sure who, but Spartans have it. Jackson goes for the steal. Couldn't complete the transaction. They get it inside to number 30. Number 30 gets fouled from behind it by, I believe it was Jackson. Number 5 picked up the personal foul on that. And number 30, who scored 6 in a row for the Spartans, will go to the line. He's been the Spartan offense here in the second half. And he's money again. For a 25-22 lead with 2:39 to go. Second one rattles a run. He has a rare miss. That's number 30. Leosi grabs the rebound. Knights trail by 3. Leosi drives in a beautiful dish right into Benkoski. And Benkoski is hot. He has 4 in a row for the Knights. Deflected away by Grelius. And a nice layup. Actually, more of a little hook shot. Banks it in by Leosi with the bucket. Ball's loose on the floor. They whistle the Knights on the personal foul. They get Grelius. And the 4 quick points by the Knights overcome the 3-point deficit. And Knights now have their second lead of the game with 2:15 to go in the third. They lead by a score of 26-25. Team fouls at 4 and 1. Down low, we have another whistle on the Knights. That's 2 in a row picked up by Grelius. Now, it looked like Grelius got all ball on that, but I'm not exactly objective since it's my team, my network. The only one that counts is the official. And off the inbound, number 30 banks it in off the glass for a 1-point lead. Pressure in the backcourt. And Jackson's not able to get that pass out. And that's a turnover on the Knights. And that leads to an easy bucket. And now the Spartans lead by 3 as the Knights having a little difficulty handling the pressure. The Knights had a 26-25 lead. But a 4-0 run, fueled by a foul and a turnover. And the Spartans now lead 29-26 with possession. In low to number 30. Somebody for the Knights was asleep at the wheel defensively, and that extends the lead back to its largest margin in a while, 31-26. A 5-point lead for the Spartans. There's an open look. Benkoski's been hot, and he stays hot. (31-28). Backcourt pressure. Personal foul by the Knights. They whistle Grelius with the foul. That's his 3rd. 6-2 run in the last 2 minutes has led the Spartans. Make that an 8-2 run with 50 seconds to go. They now lead 33-28. After leading 26-25, the Spartans, who actually trailed by 1, go on an 8-2 run. Spearheaded by number 30, who's been the beast of the second half. There's a whistle on the play. Leosi's shot is off the mark. They'll go to the line. Looks to cut into a 5-point deficit as number 34, Kevin Sperry, will check into the game. There's a look from downtown for Coley, no good. Number 30 grabs the rebound. He's doing it all for the Spartans. Don't know his name, but I like his game. 22 seconds to go, 33-28. Spartans lead by 5. Turn around, number 30, no good. Board by the Knights. One second to go. Binkowski at the buzzer. He banks it in! A two-pointer, a long two-pointer, but a big bucket as the Knights will get some momentum going into the fourth quarter. After 3, the Spartans lead the Knights by a score of 33-30 here on the Knights Television Network, a subsidiary of Stack Monster Productions. This is the Stack Monster reporting. Set to begin the fourth quarter here on the Knights Television Network. Only 4 players on the court. There comes a 5th player out on the court. Leosi, Binkowski, Coley, Machuga, and Kevin Sperry, number 34. Sperry has the ball. He steps on the sideline, and that's a turnover on the Knights. Whistle by the official. Settles it down. Oh, there's a substitution in the game. Number 13, Eric Look, checks back into the game. And number 44 for the Spartans picks up the suitcase. That'll be a turnover. Leosi gets it in the Coley. Knights only trail, but there's an errant pass by Look. I don't know what he saw, but he looked at the wrong color jersey, and no harm, no foul, because there's a turnover on the other end by the Spartans, and the Knights will have it back. Looking to cut into a 3-point deficit. They trail 33-30 with 7:17 to go in the game. Look has it on the perimeter. Now he finds the color jersey he likes in the form of Binkowski. Coley had it down low, tried to get it out to Machuga. It was deflected out of bounds. 7:05 to go. Coley draws the double team. And the Spartans come up with it. Knights getting sloppy with the ball here in the second half after finishing the first half on a nice run in terms of ball security. There was a block by Coley, but another offensive rebound. And number 45 puts it in for a 5-point lead for the Spartans with 6:33 to go in the game. Timeout by Coach G and the Knights. Coach Tobin calls his troops over for the Spartans as well. As we do a little zoom in, we can't hear what's going on, but we can check out the body language. Coach G sets down the clipboard firmly on the ground and draws up an offensive play for the Knights. The Knights have been hanging around the Spartans. They've led by 1 point on 2 occasions, but other than that have trailed the whole game. They have been able, though, to hang around in the 3 to 5 point range here in the second half in terms of a deficit. If they can get hot at the right time, protect the ball better, eliminate the turnovers, they can chip away and they have a chance to win this game. There's still plenty of time left. So we'll come back after the timeout and see how the final 6.5 minutes play out as the Knights trail the Spartans. You see there by a score of 35 to 30. Koski gets it to Leosi. Leosi out to Coley. Look has it. He had 3 guys on him, so he finds an open Leosi. Look has the look. Eric with the look he likes. And that is a 3-pointer. And he cuts the deficit to 2, 35 to 33. As Coley playing tight defense from behind, he does pick up the personal foul as the Spartan falls right on top of him. It was a safe landing, though, by the Spartan, and with 5:57 to go in the game, number 4, Sam Stackhouse, checks back into the game for the Thunder. That is the 7th team foul on the Knights. By the way, Stackhouse is checking in for the Knights, not the Thunder, as I regress to AAU season. But the Spartans are in the bonus, and the first free throw is good. And he'll look to convert now the second, or the back end of the 1-and-1. Spartans lead 36 to 33. Only 2 team fouls on the Spartans. The second one is good. They now lead by 4, 37 to 33. The Knights might want to look to attack the basket a little bit more, see if they can get some contact and maybe get to the free throw line themselves and get some easy buckets. You can't get much easier than a free shot. Stackhouse over to Coley. Leosi has it. Stackhouse curls out. He could have a look from 3. Side rim, no good. Rebound, big rebound by Machuga. Machuga back to Stack. Stack boxed in. That'll be a turnover. Leosi with the good defense. Short shot, rebound. Machuga. Ball moving a little bit quicker right now. They can avoid the turnovers and get some good looks at the basket. That's 2 in a row. No, wait, they steal it back. Leosi has it back. No, he loses it again. And Leosi tries to run out. He gets tripped, or does he get pushed? Somebody got pushed. And it was somebody on the Spartans. And Spartans will go to the line looking to extend a 4-point lead. No good on the free throw. Ball goes, look like backcourt. Errant pass goes over to Leosi. Leosi has a look from 3. No good. Rebound Spartans. Knights get back defensively. Machuga got a hand on that. Ball's on the floor. It's a jump ball. Arrow belongs to the Spartans. Jackson replaces Leosi. 4:38 on the clock. Knights trail 37-33. They find a cutter coming down the middle. Number 14 fills the lane and fills the bucket with 2 points, 39-33, as they begin to pull away. Pass to nowhere. Stackhouse tries to run it down. Can't. And another easy bucket. As the Knights are getting sloppy with the ball here in the 4th quarter. And they trail by their largest margin in quite a while. They trail by 8, 41-33. We take time out here on the Knights Television Network. 406 Stackhouse looking to settle it down in the backcourt. 4 minutes to go. Knights are going to have to hit a few shots, maybe in a couple long-range missiles. That one is off the mark. And they're one and done on that possession. They trail by 8, 41-33. We're giving up nothing. There comes the double team. Sparta recognizes it. Down low, Stackhouse got a hand in there. They might whistle him for the foul. They do. It's 18 fouls. Bonus for the Spartans. First personal on Stackhouse. 3:25 on the clock. Free throw attempt. Is it good? Largest lead of the game now for the Spartans, 42-33. Second one, he gets the roll. And it's a 10-point deficit with 3.5 to go. Foley gets it inside. Stackhouse over to Jackson. Stackhouse thinks about a 3, instead finds Coley. Coley's high arcing shot might have been deflected as it had a strange trajectory. Thirteenth foul on the Spartans. Stackhouse will look from 3. It's going to be long. Rebound by Look. Look to Coley. Coley is Colorado Rooter. That's the name. And he'll knock that bucket down the drain. 43-36, however. And the Knights are going to have to take some chances defensively now. Number 30, down low. Knights taking a chance aggressively down low. Zach Jackson picks up the foul. Might not be a bad idea to identify who to foul and put him at the line, stop the clock, and see if you can get some misses. They are on a double bonus, however. That one is no good. Second one is good. 44-36. 8-point lead for the Spartans. Correction. Look, cross court. Coley passes up the 3-pointer. Instead goes inside to Machuga. Machuga recognizing the 2 defenders, kicks it back out. 2:23 to go. There's an open look for Jackson. No good. Look tries to keep it alive. He does to Coley. Coley from 3. Kenny Willie. No. Comes back out. Coley into Machuga. Machuga finds Coley. Coley has another opportunity. No. Knights doing what they can. But the basketball gods, Stackhouse has it. Stackhouse, no look, over to Look. No look to Look. Symmetry. Stackhouse drives the lane. Puts it up. No good. Drive to the basket. Reverse layup. No good by Lucas. Stackhouse picks up the foul. 1:41 to go. Concentrate, knock down the free throw. Lucas looks to salt this one away for the Spartans. And what was a close game going into the fourth quarter. Sparta got hot at the right time. The Knights just lost the handle a few too many times. A couple one and dones on the offensive end, and before you knew it, they were down by double digits. Lucas is good on the second. 1:41 to go in the game. Knights trail by 10, 46-36. Knights are 1-1 on the season. Losing to Montville in close fashion and beating Madison. Zach Jackson drives off of a leg of one of his teammates. Coley gets fouled with 1:23 on the clock. Knights will take in a clock stoppage, but unless they pop 3 quick ones from downtown and give up nothing defensively, very limited opportunities right now to win this game. Stackhouse Can't complete the transaction. Ball's loose. Goes off of Jackson's leg. Ooh. I'm not going to complain, but it sure looked like that went off of the Knights. But hey, I'm not giving it back. Let's pass in. Good ball movement. There's a look for Jackson. No good. Leosi gets it back. Leosi from the free throw line banks it in, but with less than a minute to go and an 8-point deficit. Oh, steal by Jackson. Jackson to the hole. Floats it up and in. 45 seconds. Down to 6. Anything's possible. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it's a 2-possession game with 40 seconds to go, and the Knights will have it. Stay live as we go deep into the huddle. A little sloppy play by the Spartans late in the last 2 minutes of the game. And the Knights have it. If they can hit a 3-pointer, the pressure will be on the Spartans. Coach Tobin will go over the defensive strategy. Probably involves something along the lines of get a hand in the face of the 3-point shooter. We'll take a timeout here on the Thunder Television Network and come back with Knights with possession, trailing by 6 with 40.4. Coach G has drawn up the play, likely involving a look from downtown. Knights have shooters on the floor in the form of number 4 Stackhouse, number 5 Jackson, number 2 Coley, and number 22 Anthony Leosi. Stackhouse takes it, goes left, out to Leosi. There's a look. No, Jackson gets it inside. Got to have quick ball movement. Leosi, left-handed shot from 3, side rim. Get it back. Stack thinks about it. He hits from long off the front of the rim. Actually, a little to the right. Stackhouse tries to get a hand in there defensively, but Sparta's able to put it down, and it's a 3-possession game. So with 9 seconds to go, that looks to be the final deficit. It's going to be 48-40, but no, wait, we have a foul. So Sparta will go to the line with a chance to change the final margin of victory, but a victory nevertheless with 3.3 on the clock. Well, the Knights had their chance. They were trailing by 6. They got 2 good looks. They got a miss from 3, an offensive rebound, another miss from 3, but eventually led to a long rebound and an easy bucket in transition on the other end, and Sparta's able to pull away. And with 3.3, the final score to be determined only by the outcome of these free throws. First one is good, 49-40. Stackhouse has it, 1.5, Leosi launches, no good, and you see the final score. The Knights lose to the Sparta Spartans by a score of 49-40. You have been watching Morris Hills Knights basketball here on the Knights Television Network. You can find the Knights Television Network on Stack Monster Productions. Just go to youtube.com, go in the box up top, and click 2 words, Stack Monster Productions. And you can find exciting Morris Hills Knights basketball action. This is the Stack Monster saying.